Alright, next I'm wiring up one of the fiberglass racks I made. I wanted to get more shells up in the show. I only had so many HDPE tubes where I had a ton of fiberglass from all of the kits. So I made a quick rack for the fiberglass. They're a little loose on the side because I left it so I could still use DR9s in this rack as well. Once I get more, I can just pull the fiberglass out. I won't get the full 8 per row because they're thicker, but I can always put little spacers in and call it good. With the 3 of these put together, it should be pretty solid and not even think of tipping. But because I am on uneven ground, I just added an extra 3 inches on the side, on the bottom, with the 2x4s, just so I know this thing is not going to go anywhere. In this one, I am loading up Winda G Force, and I separated out all of the shells by effects. Here's the tubes from the Quest we just loaded on the last rack. So they only had a couple palms and brocade, so I put those in first. We then go into chrysanthemums, dahlias, all the strobes. There was a single just crackle, which I always enjoy. Right here, the quick crackle. And then the last 6, they had 6 willows, which I love willows. So I decided to put all the willows in last altogether. So I'm not really 100% how I'm going to fuse this. I know I'm going to start with the slow 24 to 28 second, at least on the first row. And then I think I'm probably going to switch to the 10-second fast fuse, but I might go the middle row with this 20-second fuse, this blue 20-second, and then go 10-second. So we'd have 25 to 28 per foot, then we'd have 20, and then we have 10. I don't know. I'm going to trim up these wicks, the fuses on them that are already here, and then decide while I'm doing that which way I am going to go. Seeing this is all a test, I think I'm leaning towards the 25 to 28, the 20, and the 10, and then we can look at each row, how it goes, and go back to the video for reference. As you can see, I did label this one for District 2, Q5, because that is where it is going to be wired into as part of the display for the remote ignition system. So I'm going to get to trimming and get all of these GForce cells ready to go. So ignore everything I just said. If you notice on this, I've trimmed the fuses and I've actually decided to keep going with just the green 25 to 28 second Visco all around. I thought about where this is actually going into my show, and this is going to be after some really cool 350 gram cakes go off that have a high tempo and are pretty fast. And you know what? It's right before the 500 gram cakes go. And I actually want to slow this show out, make it last a little longer. So I decided to stick with the green fuse all the way around for all 24 shells. And hopefully, I mean, I hear tape can speed up the fuse some and make it run a little faster. And honestly, I'm okay with it a little slower